Welcome back to Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. And the best thing I can tell you is I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name, Charles. I get in a lot of trouble. I'm really poor with names. But every Tuesday we strap on the tinfoil hat like the ducks here and discuss things. An AI creation of music just came up yesterday. We saw a clip of someone spit utter gibberish into a program, give it prompts to create a power metal thing. Dude was like, oh, it's going to sound like J metal, and there's this screaming, but then the gibberish comes out, and no, it sounded like a progressive power metal band from Norway. Or, yeah, I think Norway. Is that the one where the longest town name exists? You could take that, repeat it 100 times, put it in the AI, and it will come up with a song that's just a banger. And it's scary. And we were talking about, well, okay, me, myself, and I were ranting about this yesterday and saying, I obviously we can't stop it. It's coming. It's here. Even if someone would get help writing a song, do they have the ability to perform it? Now, this gentleman here, I don't know. I'm just, I'm on the internet. He is definitely on the internet. Cat can play. And his rivalry with is that an Italian bass player? For me is worth the price of admission. I love watching them go back and forth and mess with each other. Skill set through the roof. Now, if he wrote, which I'm telling you, I guess he probably didn't by that title, which we think is great. But if he wrote this kick-ass song on AI, can he still perform it live? Because we don't need lip syncing. We don't need a performance that looks like a concert. We need people performing music for each other because that experience is incredible. And if they can water that experience down to just computers convincing y'all to have a good time to profit another corporation building more computers, oof, we struggling. So that would be the rant and rabbit hole portion of the reaction channel. The rest is just going to listen to him kicking ass, taking names, probably no interruptions. I just don't want anyone to think here we're trying to exploit some, anything. I believe a couple of his tracks already on the channel. I can't remember. I just think he's awesome. Okay, I lied. Was that like he flicked the three fingers up the strings as he hits. What the hell was that? Oh, that was. I know, whatever. I mean, what? Okay, so it was like the Paco de Lucia stuff on the channel. I don't know nothing about flamenco guitar until I saw it. Is it what I grew up listening to? Hell no. Is it amazing in its own right? Now, this makes me think of the first Stanley Jordan album I owned. The only one I owned, but I had a guitar teacher back in the day who turned me on to some pretty Robin Trower, um, Stanley Jordan, and others. And I take it for what it is in its own right. Now, I say all that because I just added some Jaco Pastorius. I see, I don't know if that's some Jaco to the playlist. I can't think of the name of the song. It's all harmonics. It's just amazing. And that's what I'm saying. I don't need to know the details to make it all enjoyable. I just know certain things are just super cool. And I don't know if it's special or not. That's the problem I find with the whole experience. And then you got some other a-hole telling you what's special and what isn't special. Isn't it how you take away from it? Did you dig the song? Is that something you can escape with? Well, then there you go. There's the answer. And to literally turn the whole thing upside down, I mean, if the AI can create an escape mechanism for you, well, I can't fault it too much. All right? So, I mean, I don't know. I'm grateful for the humans that will continue going at it hard, for the young people that'll hook up in a garage just to get hell, just trying to manage the personalities in a band is well worth having a band. It's sometimes hard, falls on its ass all the time. But all of that is better than putting some prompts into a machine. I promise you that. I just wanted to acknowledge the change of setting in the background. The old, it ain't steampunk, but that old flywheel and piston to add to this chunky feel of this section. That's cool. That's cool. That's one of the reasons I continue to smoke the weed. So shit like that pops.
Hey everyone, if you want my signature bass for free, just tap this video here to find out how you can win it.
Oh, so down in the description of this video is a link to the original. Please, is this, how old is this? This is new. A lot of times we're late to 4 days. Would you like to win his bass? The best thing I could ever get from any of these reactions is you take the link in the description or just go over there and drop him a comment. I have not spent my time asking you to do me nothing except that. That is the best thing I could ever give any musician who gave back probably a whole lot of entertainment to the rest of us. And, I sleep better at night knowing I think that way. So that was awesome. If you'd like to go check them out, please do. Otherwise, that was just okay. Technically, from my point of view, that was relaxing and chill. I mean, it was super talented and fast, but it's right. It's change it to a double beat and trash background, and maybe I'm putting it right on my playlist as something to listen to and think that it's incredible. I can't imagine half the bands I listen to with a bass player that good. Does it mean I did? This is what I hate about the cult bases out there, the cult fan bases. You say that, you go like, hey, this band is awesome, but I would love to hear it with a singer maybe that I'm more into. And they just like, it's the end of the world. But isn't that what music's for? Taking it for what it's worth, but then covering, remixing, changing. These are things that people do and think about. It's funny how a super fan can't handle that. It turns out the rest of the world has no problem paying homage to something they like or straight up ripping it off. Just depends on your moral base there, I guess. This was not AI. Charles, because I know I get it wrong every time, and that's, but the dude is all over. He's got a lot of followers, very popular. That's not what I was looking for. When did they do that? Oof. Yeah, young man's doing very well for himself. With a skill set like that, why wouldn't he? It's very cool. That was not AI. Later.